before throughout the central portion. Lots of clearing throughout the states, except for when you get up.
Clear skies.
Beautiful throughout the Central Plains. Faith?
Thanks, Maria. This is a story you might expect to see on a TV show. It's about a millionaire who wants to give away money. But in Maine, it's really happening. Last month, an ad in local newspapers read, "Here's your chance. Local millionaire will put you in business. Street people and welfare applicants can apply." The millionaire is David Franklin of Portland, Maine, and he is with us this morning, and so is Jim McNaughton, one of the 15 people he chose from the hundreds who responded to his ad. Welcome, gentlemen. David, there are certainly more lucrative ways to invest your money out there. What made you decide to go out and help people with the money you have?
Well, Faith, I was bored, and I needed a challenge, and I was tired of investing in the stock market, so I thought I would invest in people this time.
That simple?
That simple.
You had hundreds of people who responded to the ad you placed in the paper. How did you go about choosing whom you would help?
I picked those people who were the most enthusiastic, hardworking, who just needed a chance to get ahead. And like Jim, you know, he called me. He was working days and nights, and anybody who works that hard is certainly a good investment, I think.
Jim, you were already in the comic book business, but you were in financial trouble at the time?
Right. Well, I was publishing one comic book. It came out quarterly. About every 3 months I had it come out. And to actually make a living at this, I had to put out more titles. And to do that, it was going to take quite a bit more money and quite a few more people. We now have 12 other artists working in our company, and we've grown quite a bit. And that's where David came in so that we could expand.
So that was just in the few weeks since David has stepped in to help you?
Oh, yeah. He's a fast mover. He guaranteed fast results, and we've been flying.
You were there. You were sort of swimming in all sorts of bills. What made you decide to answer an ad in a newspaper?
Well, I never actually saw that ad. I read an article about him that was written in the Waterville Sentinel up where I live, and it mentioned him. It mentioned the business that he was willing to help out businesses and different things like that that needed help, and whether he could help publicize, take care of the business end. He came in, he kind of took over running the company pretty much.
And when you called him, what did you tell him?
What did I tell you?
You worked days and nights, and you'd sold your house, your car, sold your kids bunk beds. I mean, and when I heard he sold his kids bunk beds, I said, now here's a guy who's working hard and believes in what he's doing, and how could I say no to him?
Had you originally planned on helping as many as 15 people?
No, originally it was about 2 or 3 people, and I got caught up in the excitement, and I couldn't stop giving my money away. And I had run out of money, and then Jim called. So now I'm in debt because of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're an ex-millionaire, I guess you should say.
When I met him, he was a millionaire. That's what he keeps reminding me. When he met me, he was on his last project, and he went way overboard on me, way overboard.
Now, are you at all concerned that you made bad investments or that people won't be able to repay you? Or?
I think I'm a good judge of character, and I've got faith in people. I know my investments will pay back.
You think?
Oh, I know so.
It seems amazing, though, for someone. It's not like you're Malcolm Forbes.
No.
You don't have bundles.
No.
I mean, here's a man who, self-made millionaire, who decides to give it away.
Why not? I'm 32. I'm halfway through my life, and if I made it once, I can make it again. And like I said, you know, I'd rather invest in people instead of the stock market. I can see, feel, touch them. I can kick harder. You know, I can't do that with any other kind of investment.
Do you feel any pressure at all to succeed because he's such a good Samaritan, Jim?
Yeah, somewhat, but he's not as bad as he makes himself sound. He's reportive, but he's in contact, finding out what I did today, what's happening. But he's actually doing a lot more work than I am now. He's out there. He's already got California, which I just found out yesterday, which really surprised me. But he's out there working. I don't think he sleeps. He's up all the time, making calls, people pushing.
Is that how you made your money originally?
I worked for another company. 3 years ago, I was only making $15,000 a year.
3 years ago?
Yeah. And I went out and sold...
This is right here in itself.
Well, talk to my producer.
3 years ago, you had $15,000. You did what?
I started selling computers for Computer Hard, and I've been buying since I was 18. And I did that every year. I would buy another house, and eventually it all added up to over $1 million.
On this Thanksgiving, Jim, you must be pretty thankful for the guys next to you now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Very much so. My wife thinks he's I think my kids think he's an angel. First time we met him, actually, it seemed like he had a halo over his head. We weren't sure.
Well, thanks to both of you for joining us.
Thank you.
You're an example to all of us. 15 they are now, Charlie.
Next up.